Everybody, hey everybody, P Mashiach here tonight. Hope all you other P Mashiachs out there are having a good night. But I'm coming to you, man, with some important info about the Temple Mount. All right, this is a big game changer. I know potential Mashiach has to bring it to the world, like to really let them sink it in, because nobody's talking about this, and it's important. It's very important. All right, here's the Temple Mount, right? This is it right here. This is in Jerusalem. That's north of the temple, south of the temple. This is the western wall here, and this is the eastern wall. Okay? So this guy walked through the Temple Mount. This is from the Jewish Learning Institute. Okay? This is a big deal. What's going on in the old city of David? They found this road. All right? And this road here takes you up to the western wall. All right, and here's the temple, right? I guess so that would be the Temple Mount. Right there is what they're saying. But now here's the kicker. There is no entrance into the western side of the Temple Mount. There's no entrance here. What he says, it turns off. So you got this the the what is it called? Let's see here.
Red line indicates where the road
Here.
began from the pool at the bottom edge of the city,
Yeah.
where the entrance to the
See, you
city
got the
was,
pool of Siloam
and
there.
made its
So
way
this
up
is
along
this is
edge.
what's going on. You got the pool of Siloam down here, and that's where they used to do their ritual baths before going up to the temple. Okay, and that's where they walked. So the pool of Shalom down here. All right. So this is what they're saying. They found this road after a sewer. This is what they're not talking about. All right. So this road goes up into the western wall. Now he's saying right here, though, there's no entrance into the temple right here. Zero. Zero entrance into the temple on this side. That's what he's saying. So where the entrance is going through the south here, which would bring the temple closer to the old city of David. And what they are saying about the Roman fortress, what they are saying about the Roman fortress, Fort and Antino or whatever, and then Anatinus, that would be up there still because there's no entrance into the temple from the western wall. It's from the southern part of the wall. Let me show you. All right, we'll get to the end of this. I'll link the video down below, but we'll get to the end of what they're saying here. It just take a couple seconds, but this is the question and answer. When they're talking the question, they're talking about finding stuff on this road that they have recently found. Okay, so they bring it to the final answer question part. So it's going to be around here.
Presentation, and if anybody would like to email me, my email address is info@JerusalemUncovered.com.
Now listen to this.
Let's take questions now. Yes. When the pilgrims went up to the road and they reached the end of the road, or at some point, where did they turn up to enter the main entrance of the Temple Mount, which were the southern gates? Right before they hit the western wall, the southern wall, there was a turnoff, which was not part of the main street of Jerusalem, but that's what led you to the grand staircase. That was the main entrance, correct. The main entrance is on the southern side, not on the western side.
Bam! Bam! The main entrance to the temple is on the southern side. City of David. That brings the temple closer to the southern side. And people that are saying Fort Antoninus, that is north of the temple, they got something there. That would be my conclusion on what he just said. The main entrance is on the southern side. This is the Jewish Learning Institute, which you can call him. You could email him and ask him. I would love to open this up a little bit more, but it's time to get this out. This is a game changer. This is a game changer for building the next temple. Which I think is going to still be a while away. I don't think it's going to be too soon. But that brings that temple south towards the city of David. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring this up after, like, I just don't know why people aren't making a bigger deal about this and asking more questions, because it's all being, those have been the questions now for a while. Is the temple in the city of David, or just above it, just north of it? This brings up a lot of questions. The main entrance to the temple, he is saying, is at the southern wall. And you're not going to enter that southern wall with the Roman fort there, because it isn't the Roman fort more south. No, it would be, yeah. They would have the temple more north. Well, anyway, yeah, I think they had the Roman fort. Anyway, this is a game changer, everybody. Everybody wake up. See what happens. All right. Any questions? Any questions on the wall? Anybody want to ask anything? All right, well, have a good night. Later.